Dunable Guitars just built me the machine of my dreams, and I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. It even came preloaded from the shop with all kinds of sick riffs, like these. Well, hey there kids, and welcome to a brand new installment of Meet the Machines, the gear series for people who like things that are nice. I'm Uncle Ben, and I like things that are nice. And I hold in my hand something very nice indeed. This is my brand new Dunable USA Custom Yeti, and I am in love with this thing. This is my third USA Custom Dunable, and they've all been absolutely incredible guitars. I've got a Cyclops, that was my first one. I've got my Minotaur, which some of you guys might have seen me playing on stage with Mastodon earlier this year. And now I've added this Yeti to the Monster Squad, and I swear it might be my favorite one yet. On today's video, I'm going to tell you guys about what makes it so great, as well as go in depth about the specs and why I chose to deck this thing out the way that I did. And you're going to get even more out of this video if you check out the extended and ad-free cut over on my Patreon page, patreon.com/BenEllerGuitars. People are calling it the coolest place on the internet and or a cult. And it's up for you to decide. For as little as $1 a month, It's going to get you access to that video as well as over 700 exclusive posts just for cool kids like yourself. So don't delay, sign up today over at patreon.com/BenEllerGuitars. I'll see you there. That tune you heard at the first of the video was mixed and mastered by my good friend Eric Hill over at Blue Room Recording Studios. Be sure to hit him up for all your audio needs. I know I do. That song's called Safer, and it honestly just kind of fell out of this guitar as soon as it showed up on my doorstep. There's just something about these Dunable guitars. I can't explain it, but it's like having inspiration on demand. Every time I have one of these things in my hands, I just start writing music. These things are just one of my favorite tools I have ever had for writing tunes. Probably because they're pretty no nonsense, you know? It's kind of a good fusion of classic Gibson and Fender style designs. This guitar is 25.5-inch scale, but it has pretty obviously, you know, traditional American appointments here, like the tune-o-matic bridge, 2 humbuckers, and a 3-way switch. There's really nothing to like overthink or over-tweak with these guitars, and that's exactly why I like them. Spec-wise, there's nothing really all that unexpected or weird here. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I have the same wood combination on all 3 of my USA Dunables. We've got a mahogany body, mahogany neck, and that's a set neck design as you can see there. Ebony fingerboard, 2 humbuckers, tune-o-matic bridge, nothing but net. I went with a single volume knob on this one because fuck tone. Because really, I like never use my tone knob ever. It's just kind of in the way. And honestly, I can tell you, having one less thing for the signal to pass through really does clean up the tone nicely. You get more high end, you get more output out of it just by eliminating that tone knob. Now we've got a 3-way switch right here, and I made a special request about this guy, and I'll demonstrate this later. Position 1 is just a bridge, position 3 is just the neck as you'd expect. But I found on my 2 humbucker 3-way switch guitars, I never really used that middle position where both humbuckers are on, you know? So I asked Sasha if we could do a different wiring here so that whenever I'm in the middle position, it's the outer coil of both pickups. So I get a little bit more of that jangly split coil kind of sound. I find I use that way more than I ever would 2 humbuckers on, which is just not anything that really inspires me. We've also got the big ass mother of pearl block inlays that are so beautiful. Bound fingerboard, locking tuners on this guy, which is great. And everything's got that really awesome smoked chrome hardware. I think that really sets off the look of the guitar with that black pearl pickguard. I went with the classic 2 hamburger pickup design here. And on my other 2 Dunables, I've used bare knuckle pickups. My Cyclops has the RIFF set in it, which I love. And the Minotaur has the Poly PAF set, which is amazing. But I really wanted to try some of Sasha's pickups out. So this is his Grizzly set, and they sound freaking awesome. Easily my favorite set of pickups that he makes. I found that for myself, the sweet spot is like an Alnico 5 pickup that is hovering around 10K output-wise, maybe 10 to 9, something like that. And these fit the bill perfectly. I love how these things sound. I think they're incredible. I know a lot of people see a covered pickup and they automatically assume it's active. It's not. It's just a completely covered passive pickup. They've got a really wide dynamic range. They got a lot of clarity to them, which is great because I usually keep these guitars tuned down a whole step or down to drop C like I used for this video. So having the clarity of the pickups is really important in those lower tunings. Now at this distance, it might just look flat black, but this is a black dog hair finish. That's where they stain the wood black and then use like a white grain filler on the mahogany so it settles in the low points, then they sand that down too. So you end up with this really subtle kind of white speckly thing going on the black finish. It's pretty subtle and I love the way that it turned out. Now even though I like traditional specs on guitar, I do like modern playability on my stuff. I like them to play pretty easy. This guitar's got big old frets on it, as you can see, and the action is nice and easy to play. I just gave the bridge a little tweak whenever I got it, lowered that a little bit, got the neck nice and straight. The nut is cut nice and low, which is like a requirement in my opinion for any guitar to play right. And this guitar really does play great. Neck profiles are something that a lot of us are really picky about, and the Dunable neck profile is just very, I describe it as being very normal. It's not terribly thick like a really old Les Paul. It's not super thin and flat like a modern Ibanez or something. It's just got a nice rounded feel. It's about medium thickness. It just kind of feels familiar. It's like as soon as you pick it up, you'd be like, oh, I've played a guitar that feels like this before. I'd say the closest thing I could compare it to would be like, I don't know, kind of an SG sort of thing. It's slightly rounded on the back. It's not very flat. The fretboard radius, I think we did like 12 inch, if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty dang flat, good for those monster bends and all that. I just think it's a very comfortable, no-nonsense neck profile that a lot of people would get along with. So there you go, guys, a look at what makes my Dunable USA Custom such a damn delight to me. I love this guitar. I've scarcely put it down since I got it. It's definitely going to be used a whole lot on my upcoming solo album. Come to think of it, most of my record was written on my Dunable guitars. There's just something about them, man. It's like riffs just fall out of them. Whenever I pick them up, I really honestly have to even look at the clock. I have to be like, well, do I have time to start a new song? Because I know that's what's going to happen whenever I pick up this guy or my Cyclops or my Minotaur or whatever. Absolutely awesome guitars, and it's great that they're made right here in the States by such a lovely dude as Sasha, who some of you guys might know, by the way, from the band Intronaut. And if you don't know Intronaut, you are so missing out. Listen to like any of the records. They have no duds. It's kind of like if Tool and Meshuggah started a band together with a touch of Mastodon in there. I love that band, so it's even cooler to get to know Sasha and play on his lovely guitars. Thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to check out the extended and ad-free cut over on the Patreon page at patreon.com/BenEllerGuitars. It's also where you're going to get access to my month-long improv challenge, in which I'm trying to become a better improviser by uploading a fresh jam every single day of the month. As you go through the week, keep a good thought and do something awesome for your fellow human being. I know we've all got a lot of food pantries, food banks, and all that in our cities that need stocking up, and it's up to people like us to do that job. So try to find a local food bank and help them out, either with a cash or grocery donation. Especially with the holidays coming up, a lot of people need some help. Now get away from the computer machine, grab that rock guitar and start mashing some rope. Less clicking, more picking.